But hey, we've talked about statistics before, they don't always measure up to reality. Let's find out what happens.
Well, the statistic of map number 1, it was about 135-point comeback for the Vegas Legion. They won't want to put themselves in that position again. Thieves will not want to lose that kind of position. And we talk about the breaks time and time again. This is where Thieves can really find their momentum. And I want to say, when we've seen them play up against FaZe yesterday, their rotations were really good, and it just felt like the game slipped away from them somehow. Right now, though, it has been a good start for the Vegas Legion. A little chunk of time over towards P1, rotations over towards P2, looking good for them as well.
Yeah, it's always weird around P1 to P2. Teams have to play around it. You don't want to give away all of the time, but at the same time, you know you need to get Cantina locked and loaded, ready for it. And you can see LA Thieves know they don't have the spawns, so they're just getting a bit of time where they keep pushing bodies and pressure.
Really nice here from Vegas Legion, actually. Brilliant rotation. The kills coming in the right places at the right time. Big hit now from Thieves over towards one side of things as the crowd starting to get behind the Vegas Legion as they have done throughout the entire game. Big hit towards Ali, 1, not 2, found by TJ. The pinch has been potentially set up by Envoy, who will be dealt with, so it's one-dimensional. It's a 1v1 and the point, although drazah will choose to survive in top Cantina.
And the spawns are chaos.
Oh, wow.
Legion are miles away. Clayster is alone and down. And eventually LA Thieves will break in. They now have the lion's share of time. And they are just getting bodied. They can't get next to this one realistically. Legion, with 30 seconds left to go, may actually give this one up. But let's find out how they are feeling in the comms with the Vegas Legion. Listen in.
Big hold right here. Up top, look at me cut.
You're by yourself. I have all of blue. We're missing drazah and Kenny. I have all of blue side, guys.
Can we long him?
I have all of blue side. They're gonna take their fucking time, bro.
Yeah, working me right, I think.
Yeah, they're working right for shortstories.
Don't help these. She's keep
Yeah.
trying to get kills.
Kenny octane, drazah envoy.
Yellow man really weak.
He's one off streaks. He's one off streaks.
Drazah, yellow man really weak.
He's on me, blue octane. Going left side half wall.
Watch my big door.
I'm looking.
Left side half wall.
I got your big door. I got your big
I'm
door.
gonna spawn in Narn.
I got your big door.
Teach, get my mid front door. Teach, get my front door. I'll get you, I'll get you.
He's bite. Left side bite. Left side
push out
bite.
of dark.
Two. The twin. Over in there. Nice. Good shit. I get time, bro.
Yo, they could get around my left here, guys.
I'm holding, bro.
Yeah, double hold actually.
I'm looking make cut.
One shot dark.
Yeah,
Yo,
I'll
get
get dark.
dark.
I'll get dark.
Come on,
Dark. Two dark. I have the two dark.
Do you have our big door, Clay?
Yes.
Get my front door.
Shooting your front door.
Two dark. I got one.
I'm coming in with you, Brendan, or whoever that is. They're gonna be on you, green. Do not overchow green.
You got one?
Yo, they'll leave me. I'm gonna rotate.
I'm nading all the trucks, bro. I don't want to get blown up by this shit.
Got one?
Nice, Steve, you're the greatest.
I have mid.
Yo, can we get time?
I can get initial. I'll get initial.
Just
I'm
iron
one
up.
off streets.
One's big cut.
Shoot in the back alley. Go in the back alley.
Yo, fruit.
No, back elbow. Lay down left side elbow. Lay down elbow.
Watch out,
Well, the Legion of yesteryear were critical for their comms, but that was very, very clean. Very, very precise. They are breaking down the Thieves every single movement. They have rotated to barbers perfectly, and they have taken the lead.
Turiel hasn't died since they got over towards P3. Salagi kicking on 6. It will not continue, though. A lovely break coming in from Thieves. They needed that. Points were leaking away. It's a very different story to map number 1. This is closely contested. Rotations so far have belonged to the Vegas Legion for the most part, but the breaks again from Thieves is been something that they've become to rely on, but it's something they can comfortably rely on. They know they're good at it, the best team in the game, on average, at finding breaks inside of hills. And boy, he's going to find a big gunfight. Surely he doesn't find a second, not quite.
Too real on a 2.0. The rotation is in for Legion. They are trying to play this clean here on hardpoint. Early rotations, get the holds, get the time, but Kenny finds TJ before they can do any more. And the Thieves are stacking. They're ready to break for this one as well. They've already got Percy's in the hill. Turiel finds one more, flies out. Temp will get that one at the same time. TJ gets one more, and it's a challenge to it. Octane will find it. And eventually they do fall. The Legion hold this rotation.
That's a good 20 seconds or so that they were distracted off it, though. Thieves actually pick up a little bit of scrap time. It's a big gunfight win for drazah, though. Side alley about to be pushing out. Imagine the Thieves are going to go from 3 different directions here. Here they come. Kenny through the front door. Turiel and TJ holding it down, though. It's only Octane who can answer. drazah is there to pick up some potential scrap time here. 25 seconds to play for. It's going towards Legion. LA Thieves now in the rotations. They lick their wounds, and that lead is extended now for Legion.
I will say, though, Thieves played that very, very well. They took a pretty big hold away from the Legion. And speaking of big holds, they are set up. They are ready for this. Back alley is stacked with trophies, players, guns, and blood. And the Legion will look to break this, but will it be good or will it be bad? The trade's already coming through. Team Real kills TJ. Octane wall banging, they'll have to reset for it.
Need some help though. Look at the spawn out here from the side of Thieves. If you are Vegas, you want to try and get things moving because the pink's starting to come in. Drazah will find one. It's a 1v1 on the side. Clayster will get dealt with. Big kill coming in from Kenny. Need some help from the rest of the team because when we do get over towards this hill, things can get mixy in terms of the spawn if you don't have ultimate control of your Thieves. Right now, they've got players in good positions. The kill's been traded left and right. Yes, the gunning from 2Real though. It's been unbelievable from Legion. In this map specifically, that's 30 seconds. Over towards the Vegas side, they're in a great spot, heading over towards P7.
There's not a clean hill in existence here in Mikado at the moment. Octane already looking for this one, trying to fight temp at long range. It's not easy for him. The gunny is nice, he eventually doesn't get it. And 2Real committing the cruise to it as well.
I don't think he's going to find much with this. Of course, the information will be gained. That is a cruise that doesn't find you much. Vegas Legion now all spawning together though. You can see the spawn out from Octane, so if Vegas Legion can get things moving here, then all of a sudden they're looking at some decent time because you're going to spawn in what is to call it Narnia, nowhere near it. Really good break here from the Vegas Legion. This is looking like some good time. Nice win from Kenny. 40 seconds to play for here, over towards the car park. Vegas Legion, they might break 200 here.
And for Thieves, if they don't break now, that lead will be insurmountable surely, but we've already seen a bigger comeback so far. The Thieves need every bit of veterancy, every bit of passion they can provide to break this. They managed to crack the Legion defense. And they've got bodies in here as well. But TJ takes two back. He's looking for one more. He's laying down. He's going to die. As the team keeps throwing bodies at it, Legion still, though, in the better position as the next rotation arrives.
And that's a hell of a chunk of time for Vegas Legion over towards that final hill on the first rotation. I doubt we'll see P7 again, but that's a brilliant hold from Legion. Now it's all about the spawns over towards P2 and locking down as much time as you possibly can on P1. It's not insurmountable by any stretch of the imagination, by any stretch of what we've seen in this series. Thieves can 100% bring this back. It's about an 80-point lead. Good kills coming in here for Legion. But for the Thieves, crucially, you're still spawning towards that hedge side. P2 Cantina is looking good when we see it in 35 seconds.
Yeah, I was going to say the Legion might actually try and bleed time here on the P1. Every single second they get helps them out in the long run. Clayster with a long bomb gets a kill down at the same time. Goes for it himself, dives into it. Trophy down at the same time. Thieves know they cannot give this away. They have to keep fighting. Legion can exploit this. If they can find the kills, they can find the time and find their way into that next set of rotations. As TJ bounces around the corner and fights his way to Cantina.
Split spawns coming in. Thieves starting to spawn out for the rest of the three who are still here, though you lock it down. It's so important for Envoy to find those kills. Big time now on offering over towards P2. This is a nice setup from Thieves.
And the question remains, Thieves got come back in the first hard point against them. Will they now do this to Legion? The dream is always alive, and they are looking to bleed them in every single avenue they attempt to take. 40 more seconds at play here on P2. The Legion will give this game back into contest if they cannot find a break or a contest.
Wonderful hold so far from Thieves, and it keeps getting better. 2 more kills on the board for Kenny. The Thieves fans have had very little to scream about inside this venue, but they're starting to get a little bit louder now. Temp will find that kill on transition. It looks like Vegas Legion will choke that one up. But as we headed into the second rotation, it was an 80-point difference. By the time we head over towards P3, it will be a mere 20. Vegas Legion now in a really, really good position now. Temp will find one in the middle, over towards P3. Clayster locking it down if he can.
And for the Legion, they must not break. They must not allow Thieves back into this. It is close, but it is not over. As Clayster plays his life, eventually falls. The rest of the Legion must hold the door. The fort must be secured. But it's stacking, it's a pinch, it's every single direction Thieves are looking for as well. Temp will find the first, TJ will find another one. They get it, only Octane left, and he finds 2. He keeps it alive just for a few seconds.
But this time, still soaking over towards Vegas Legion. And now for Thieves, you're here, but can you get rid of Temp, who's still trying to lock it down? Drazah knocks him, finding 2, it's 5 in a row for Sam. And there is the break. The best breaking team on the game, showing us exactly why. 22 seconds to play for here. For the side of Vegas Legion, you're rotating. It's all about the rotation now, though. Kenny is here. Legion need to lock this rotation in. Thieves, you need to get the barbershop now.
Kenny may be the X factor. He may be the man, the myth, the legend. They've already got a stun check onto him. Legion are 4 deep here at this hill. Barbers is primed, it's popped. And here we go. The Legion are holding. The Thieves are arriving as kills. Ricochet off the Barbers. It's a haircut for everybody. A 2 versus 2 around this as well. Too-Real finds a kill. And he finds the second. And now the Thieves have to scream down the back alley. They've got to go. 3 seconds left. They fly in. And Too-Real falls. He falls in the last second. Envoy finds it. The hopes and dreams of the Legion are not quite done yet.
And this morning, way out. Temp could potentially do something here as he finds one under Kenny. All they need is 2 seconds.
Too-Real, 2 seconds. Drazah must hold against these players. They fly against him. Clayster will find 2. And that's going to be it. It's done. It's over. It's written into the history books. Coming for the hour. Coming the Legion. They take down the Titans of Thieves. And magic always happens at the majors.
A disaster class from Thieves. Maps 1 and 2 will hold them for a long time. No questions about 3 and 4 though. Wonderful performance from Legion, who put their foots on the throat of the Thieves from the word go and did not let up. Brilliant performance on Mikado. It's really been their standout when it comes down to the hard point. And they show it there once again. Huge performance from Clayster. Big statement from Legion. They have an opportunity in this loser's bracket now.
90 tournaments. And not a gunny loss, not a percent, not an inch of skill removed from that man's repertoire. And we have seen Titans already fall. The subliners are gone from this tournament, and now the Thieves join them. Competition is very much alive in the CDL. And my goodness, do I love land. And to think you weren't going to be here.
Oh, nearly. Thank God. What a game that was. Legion clutch up in